Secretary of State Hillary Clinton announced the aid pledge at a meeting of the U.S.-Pakistan Strategic Dialogue in Washington. It provides a long-term U.S. security commitment, which the Secretary said will complement the 5-year, $7.5 billion civilian aid package that Congress approved for Pakistan last year. Clinton said the Obama administration will ask Congress for $2 billion in military aid for Pakistan for each year from 2012 to 2016. The yearly pledges would be an increase over the roughly $1.5 billion in military aid provided in recent years and would give Pakistan a measure of confidence about the continuity of U.S. support. Clinton said the United States has full confidence in Pakistan's commitment to the anti-terrorist fight.
I want to say publicly what many of us have said privately. The United States has no stronger partner when it comes to counterterrorism efforts against the extremists who threaten us both than Pakistan. We recognize and appreciate the sacrifice and service that the men and women, particularly the soldiers of the military in Pakistan, have made in order to restore order and go after those who threaten the very institutions of the state of Pakistan.
In recent weeks, U.S. officials have praised Pakistan's military efforts against factions linked to al-Qaeda and the Pakistani wing of the Taliban, but they have urged stronger efforts against the Haqqani network and other factions fighting NATO troops in Afghanistan who operate out of camps in Pakistan. In his remarks at the session, Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mehmood Qureshi expressed irritation over what he said are U.S. insinuations that Pakistan's effort against extremism is lacking. He said Pakistan has sustained 30,000 civilian deaths in recent years in a daily fare of suicide bombings and other attacks. He said 7,000 Pakistani soldiers and police have lost their lives in the struggle, more than combined NATO losses in Afghanistan.
Nonetheless, it unfortunately seems easy to dismiss Pakistan's contributions and sacrifices. There are still tongue-in-cheek comments, even in this capital, about Pakistan's heart not really being in this fight. We do not know what greater evidence to offer than the blood of our people. Madam Secretary, we are determined to win this fight.
Qureshi said Pakistan will not allow any space to terrorists on its territory, and that there can be no distinction between good and bad terrorists, an apparent response to suggestions that Pakistan's anti-terrorist efforts have been selective. Qureshi also expressed gratitude for U.S. flood relief efforts, support which Clinton said will continue as Pakistan moves toward long-term recovery efforts. David Gallis, VOA News, the State Department.